When it comes to Valheim, it is a very complex game, which makes it difficult for many newcomers to Valheim to get used to everything. Most players think at the beginning how to farm resources so quickly that you can build a nice base and also get ahead with your game progress. Most of the time there is not enough space in your base and you have to enlarge it. With many of these things it's now finally over. Let me show you 10 tricks in Valheim that even the most experienced players might do not know. The first trick I want to show you is the smelting mushroom. You have the little space in your base and still want to smelt copper, tin, iron or other ores specifically. To save space you can build a so-called smelting mushroom. It doesn't take up too much space and looks funny as well. The most important thing in the early game is to farm wood. The fastest way to get wood is to cut trees that are close to each other. One tree falls on the next, which in turns fall on the next, and so on. But be careful that you don't get hit by a tree trunk, because that could end badly. Flintstones also play an important role in the early game. You can easily find them in the not so deep waters or on the beach. Every Valheim player knows it, weapons and tools break too quickly and running back to the base every time is tedious. Thankfully, it's easy to repair your tools quickly by building a simple construction of a wall and a roof. You can also use it to repair ships and carts if they are almost broken. Take the wishbone and a deer breaker with you when searching for silver. Now when you get a signal from the wishbone that silver is nearby, hit it a few times with the deer crusher and you will get a notification too hard. That means the ore is right there. To mine the silver faster, dig a hole around it. The ore will now fall down and you have saved yourself the gruesome mining. Just take the raw materials you need for the boat with you and you have saved yourself some time and now you don't have to sail back. This way skeleton dungeons are easily mastered. Just stand on the pedestal at the beginning of the dungeon and the enemies can no longer attack you. Get the rested buff. This spell is extremely useful because it improves your stamina and life regeneration. You will get the buff by improving the comfort of your home, but there will be an extra video about this soon. The most important thing about this buff is to just place a campfire in your house, but make sure that the smoke goes out, otherwise you might die of smoke poisoning. Build a moat around your base. The enemies can now no longer attack your buildings and have been also captured like your mom.